Hey everybody, welcome to the 1804 show, chapter 2. I'm your host, Dollar Will, and this is episode 12. Um, I just wanted to, come on here for a hot second and just really talk about some things real quick. And just wanted to tell everybody I appreciate y'all love on my brand. Everything else, it's cool. But when it comes to the brand, you guys made me who I am today. And for that, I'm forever indebted to you. And just to let y'all know, the mixtape's coming. The music hot. I would say that this is the best project that anybody ever came up with. I mean, not because of the fact that it's a mixtape, but it's just the fact that I gathered so many people from different sides of towns, different type of hoods, and people said that it couldn't be done, but I did it. And to me, I feel like that's the best activism that you can do. That's how you bring people together for real, because all this marching and stuff like that isn't working. So other than that, I appreciate everybody who got a chance to hear the music and see my vision become alive. It's amazing to me. I'm happy. Just being the person that's in charge of everything, I really enjoy the work and the finishing product of it. So be expecting that November 5th. So, oh yeah, the merchandise is coming. So we just working, I'm just really excited about these next few months. And just everybody who been watching the show, everybody who been coming on, it's just been all love. I can't express the amount of love that I have for people who've been tuning in and just really showing their support, because everybody don't have to do that. But other than that, let's get into today's topic. Okay, I wanted to just talk about, everybody shines in their own way. We all was born with a gift. We all was born being great at the things we can and the things that we can do rather than others. And when you doing something that you're good at, it's rewarding. It's magical. That's the best thing that you can get from this life. It's the talent that God gave you. And a lot of people waste their talent because they don't know their purpose. And when you know your purpose, it just, everything changes after that. When you stop the old habits, when you stop hanging out with certain people who don't got a future or a life, you're just really cautious about your moves and the people that you associate with, because everything can just cost you. And as hard as we work for the things that we own or the things that we buy or the things that we wear and all this other stuff, it only takes a second for that to get ruined and get messed up just by being at the wrong place at the wrong time. But me, I feel like we really need to become more disciplined and more sure about what we want out of life. Because I don't do this show for the money. Even though I have money sent to me, I mean, it was cool. It was cool getting donations and this and that. But the main thing is helping my people and making people optimistic for their dreams and whatever they want to do. Because all it takes is an idea. All it takes is a plan and a vision to start what you want to do. And I'm just a living witness of not letting nothing stop you. And I'm just really humble. Always been a humble cat. Always been the type of person that I really work for it than have it handed to me. Because I had it hard as a kid. I had it hard as a child. And even as an adult, I still have it hard, but it makes me work harder. It makes me stronger. And, I do all this by myself. So I just, try to just be strong. Because it's hard to be strong sometimes because I'm human and I have my moments where, am I going to fail? Can I do this? Will I succeed? Because I'm not afraid of letting anybody down but myself. That's the only person that I'm afraid of failing. It's myself. And we just have to just keep in mind, because all the people that made it, oh yeah, before I forget, shout out to my homeboy Cam with the candles. I will drop a link in the video after this episode over. But Sense of Solace, cool. They smell nice. And it lasts a long time. Black owned business right there. But yeah, it just gets hard sometimes when you're trying to do something positive, when you're doing something for the culture, when you're doing something for the city. Everybody isn't going to understand. Everybody isn't going to grasp the vision or the motive that you have. And everything is based off interior motives now. Everybody wants a piece of the pie. Everybody wants to be seen. Everybody wants clout, the money, this and that. But I do it for my heart. I do all this from the heart. So I realize that I may not make it in my city like that. But that's the last thing that's on my mind. Really, it's just all about, having something to leave behind. Because I realize that one day I'm going to die. One day I'm going to be put into the ground. And what would I have left to show that I existed? And I made sure that I had tons of footage, tons of audio out here. So that's going to allow me to live forever. And I'm glad that I finally found something that was for me. Because even though I'm 6'5", I could never play basketball. I tried football, got hurt. So it was just like those two be like the main black males stereotypical sports right there. But I failed at those. But just to find like media and journalism and podcasting. I finally found something I was good at. And I'm good, I'm smooth sailing. And I'm just happy that it took for me to have a story, to have like just substance to myself, because I realized in order for me to pretty much stay successful, I had to have a story behind me. I had to have like a background story. I had to have a testimony. I had to went through something, and I've been through hell and back, and I'm still standing. I'm still strong. I'm still living, you know. And a lot of people are existing out here. A lot of people just, you know, stuck. They lost. They at a crossroad. And that was really like the purpose of the show. Because even though I had rappers, comedians, and entertainers and stuff like that, I wanted to talk to the people who couldn't put their story into words or have a voice. That's the main objective of the show and its brand. Because, hey, I got black fists on my logo. So this is not all about me. This is about all of us. This is all about black folks. Telling our stories, telling and sharing our experiences. Because we don't really get a chance to really share our experiences and our pain and our heartaches and troublesome times that we experienced. Because I just wanted to, share with the world what took me to get to this point and get to this part of my life where I'm not ashamed of where I've been. Because once upon a time ago, I didn't think I was going to be heard or I was going to be taken seriously. Because a lot of people just written me off like a bad check and gave up on me. Didn't see none of this happening. I didn't see this happening. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for being able to have a second chance and to be able to live. Because a lot of people just don't understand just how much depression takes a hold of you. That is not a choice. That's a disease. I know people who took their own lives. And a lot of us are killing ourselves because we don't have no one to talk to. We don't have nobody who care. We don't have nobody to support us. It's so many people dying. And it's getting younger and younger. It's tough. But I survived. I survived the trauma, all of that. And when I tell you the first time I was ever happy, because a lot of times I would just force my smiles when I took my pictures. I was faking it for a long time. But the moment when I was able to get a full 8 hours sleep without waking up in the middle of the night, having nightmares and tossing and turning, and it was a beautiful feeling. And I just wanted to just share my story with everybody. because it's hard, you know. And even though like I joke, even though I laugh a lot, you know, that's the healing of it. But I never forget none of that. And since I don't forget, that's why I work so hard, because I don't forget. It can go, it can come and go at any given moment. And that's why I just make sure that I keep myself busy, make sure that I have an outlet. That's why I work these few jobs that I'm working on, and just, you know, try to collaborate with different people. And it's just amazing how, like, so many people that walked out on me, and the many relationships that I have built from this show, this really has been such a journey. It has been such a blessing to me, knowing that I'm impacting people, and I got people, you know, watching me and checking me out, and just really seeing the growth. And it's just crazy because I'm about to be 35 years old in 2 years. And I just sit back and think about the time, the time that I just allowed for that depression to waste so many years for me. I said to myself that every day I want to make something count. I want to make every minute, hour, second just productive as possible. You know, and so many people just act like, you know, we're not getting old out here. I can't be smoking weed all the time. I can't be drinking all the time. I can't even be, you know, on some dumb shit no longer, because I realize how much value time is. That's the thing that you can't get back. You know, the money that you put into it, you know, you can get it back, but time, you can't get it back. And I just advise everybody to just really, you know, hear what I'm saying about this, because I really wasted so much time, you know, trying to be liked, trying to be accepted by the wrong people, when I should have been loving myself. I should have been doing good things and great things, you know, just with my time. And I wasn't. But now I just do what I can. I just try to be myself and trying to give everybody just that honest truth. Because I just realized so much in these past 6 years that I have to hold myself accountable for everything that I've done. And I wasn't thinking it at the time. And hurt people, and I was hurt. I was damaged. I was broken. Everything. But now I'm healed. I'm strong. I'm a success story. And to everybody else who just feels like, you know, oh, I gotta have this amount of money, or I gotta have this amount of subscribers or views to feel like I'm doing something, man, to me, I'm good. I'm cool with my 279 subscribers off YouTube. You know, videos accumulated over 30,000K, and they going up 120 episodes, not just from chapter 1, but chapter 2. business page at close to 250. So I'm good. To me, it's not the numbers that impress me. It's the results that impress me. Because I just wanted to just do something for us, for our peers and for our age group. Because now it's old versus young. Because, old people feel like we ain't been through nothing. We complain too much, that we out of control. But not all of us is on bullshit. There's a lot of us that's really trying to really help the community out and trying to fix things and trying to get these kids from danger and all this other crazy mess. We really trying to do something. And I realized a long time ago, I can't change Saginaw. Saginaw is going to be Saginaw. But what I can do is, take somebody young and put them under my wing and show them that it's more to life than carrying a gun, trying to gangbang, trying to sell drugs, and, just work, you know what I'm saying? Because life is work, regardless of how old we are and what we're doing. Gotta work. I'm working. I work every day. There is no day off. When I'm not at my 9 to 5, I'm doing this. Or, I'm editing my videos and I'm doing, and scheduling my interviews and doing interviews. I'm working. So I'm just grateful for the talent that I got, and I'm not going to waste my talent. But let me go back to the topic. But everybody shines. Everybody shines in a different way, but we all shine. Whether if you're a mother or father or a son, daughter, cousin, nephew, niece, all of them, we all shine. We all play an important part in this life. And even the ones who hate our guts, we give them something to hate. And it took me a while to figure this out. It took me a while because how can you just wake up every morning just full of animosity, full of resentment towards somebody? Some people just rather not, put it in the work and making themselves become better. Because one thing about me is I don't want the spotlight. I don't want to be famous. I just want to be great. I just want to be the person that decided to make a difference. That's all I want it to be. I want to be not just a local or national icon, but a global icon. I want my face on murals all over the ghetto of the world. There's 7 continents. So out of 7, I would like my face to be all over. Like as far as Africa, Asia, Japan. Even though I'm mainly for my Aboriginals, I'm mainly speaking from the heart. And it's funny because everybody asks me, like, why you don't write nothing down? Because I don't do that. Because when you have to write it down, you faking it. I don't go by no script. I don't go by no dialogue. I go by me. I go by this and just what I experienced. But me, I'm just really just trying to be the example of somebody who was ever told that they will never amount to nothing, that they will never be shit. I want to just be an example. You know, you can only do what they allow. You know what I'm saying? And everybody isn't supposed to like you anyway. I don't want everybody to like me because I'm not for everybody. I'm only for the real, only for the people who have been through something, who have learned something. That's who I'm for, and that's who I'm with. The underdog, you know, the one that dropped out of high school or dropped out of college, you know, had to eat ramen noodles, had to, you know, walk to work miles and had to catch the bus and this and that. You know, that's who I'm for, and that's who I'm rooting for. And that's who stories that I'm speaking for. You know, I never gonna change who I am. I never gonna sell out. I can't be bought. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want my show and my platform, if I'm ever picked up by a major network, I'm making sure that it keeps its integrity. And making sure that it keeps its original objective, and that is healing people and helping people. So, but yeah, that's enough for tonight. I'm gonna sign off, finish this laundry, and get ready for my 9 to 5 job tomorrow. So, hope everybody have a good night. Be safe. Be careful. Peace.